What makes you ecstatic? I've seen you the video went viral everywhere. You were ecstatic when you were dancing. There was so much joy. What made you feel that at that moment?
I was not at that moment. I'm like that every moment. I must tell you this. Because you've heard all this, I don't know what to speak to you and what not.
Everything, Sadhguruji.
See, I'm going to tell you my problems now, okay?
I don't believe this.
At least listen
I
to
should
it
listen
with
to
a
it.
grave face.
Some gravity is needed.
Grave
Okay,
face.
right.
This is the problem. People think if something important has to be handled,
It has to be with
they
this-
must be grave.
No.
Grave means you must be in the earth, you shouldn't be outside. You have no business to be sitting here and being grave, you must be in the grave, isn't it?
Right.
So I'm going about my life. Initially, I go through, from the age of 12, I start practicing yoga just for physical prowess, and it definitely set me apart physically and mentally. Then by the time I'm 12, 13, I'm a by then I've read, Das Capital and Engels and stuff and everything. I'm fully fired up, wanting to join the armed revolution.
Oh my God.
Because my thing is injustice. I see injustice in politics, I see injustice in the economic situation, I see injustice in religious things that are happening, I see injustice within the family, I see injustice everywhere. So I'm simply angry all the time, not against anybody. I'm simply angry all the time because wherever I see prejudice and injustice. So in that anger, I thought armed revolution is the only way out. At that time, it was boiling everywhere in southern India.
70s you took.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was boiling a lot, so you wanted to become part of it. I almost was on the verge of it. Their own corruption saved me. Then I went there and then I saw they were also full of corruption. The corruption they were supposed to fight, they were even more corrupt. Then I backed off, where am I going,
Yeah.
So, later on I evolved into a hardcore atheist.
Oh.
Yeah, because essentially, anything that does not fit into my logical scape, I could not digest those things. I'm not somebody who values something because somebody has said it, however important they are. It doesn't matter, it's my parents or God himself spoke or his messenger spoke or whoever spoke. For me, it's of no value unless it makes sense to me. So nothing made sense to me, people are talking all kinds of things and everybody says somebody said something. So essentially what this means is, in their minds, the authority is the truth. For me, the truth is the only authority. From then to now, it's still the same thing, nothing changes for me.
That is very deep, yes.
Truth is the only authority I have. I don't value any authority. So, naturally becoming atheist is natural when you think logically. Logically certain things fall into place, rest of the things don't fall into place, so you keep on discounting everything that doesn't fall into logical space. So then I traveled, crisscrossed India on my motorcycle, and I've seen this nation like very few people would have seen. I didn't go to any destination, I just rode across, just the terrain, the people. I slept in the villages, I slept on roadsides, I slept in railway stations, bus stations, all the money I had was only for the petrol in my motorcycle, and I ate barely. Cheapest possible food I ate, and I didn't spend 1 rupee for my sleeping. I slept on my motorcycle most of the time,
This is South India or did you travel across?
I traveled up to Nepal, this side, and this side up to Rajasthan. Only northeast I did not do at that time.
Okay.
Mostly almost the whole country.
What were you seeking?
See, I was not seeking anything. All I knew was, what I perceived was not enough. I knew this is not it, but I don't know what it is. See, this is the whole thing people need to understand. They say, I'm seeking God. See, when you say you're a seeker, you become a seeker. Your seeking is genuine only when you don't know. You already know there is God and you're seeking. This is a fake seeking. You do not know, that's why you seek, isn't it? When you realize you do not know, you start seeking. So my problem was this, why I look like this, why is this wall blocking my vision? I want to look like this. So I'm doing crazy things with my mind, trying to look beyond. And people, it'll look absolutely nuts because there are troll armies which will go at me. But there are things you can do with your senses which you have not imagined possible.
Such as?
You can look the other side of the wall if you want. There are ways to do it. There are many creatures who are doing that, all right?
With the kind of vision that we have, it's not three-dimensional, it's
It
not
is not,
that way.
it is only reflection,
Yeah.
all right? But your vision is not just about seeing. You can see things that you have not seen, all right? See, for example, you go into the forest. The panther there or a tiger there doesn't have to see you. If you're somewhere behind the tree or on top of the tree, with his
Senses.
nose,
Yes.
he sees you. He knows exactly where you are, all right? He need not physically see you, but he knows exactly where you are. Most of the time, they're surviving and finding their food only by sense of smell. So I kind of spend time in the jungles, looking at… If I just walk into your room, if there are, let's say, 5 people, with eyes closed if I walk in, I'll tell you there are 5 people and what kind of people. This is not magic, this is just keenness of attention. So in all these years of non-stop riding, driving, crazy things, I've never hit anything. People, like I was riding for Kaveri, calling all these Kannada film stars, they were riding. Sadhguru, the way you're riding, what are you thinking about? You just keep going. What is it? I said, why am I thinking anything? I don't think anything, I'm just riding. But if there is one rule that you follow when you're riding, what is it? The only rule that I followed is never collide with anything, and still now I have not.
Okay, knock on wood, that's good. Okay, you still ride?
Yes,
Okay.
I ride
But
long distances.
you're saying that you were not seeking anything, but were you…
No, I'm not saying I'm not seeking anything. I'm seeking, but I'm saying if you already know what you're seeking…
Did you know?
No, if you already know, you're not a seeker, I'm saying.
So what were you honing? What skills were you honing, or what were you… what was
See,
happening then?
I felt kind of caged inside the body. I thought this is too limited. There must be something beyond. I don't know what that is. I did not grow up in any spiritual or any kind of culture, tradition. It's a very agnostic family. There's no enforcement of religion or anything with us. So, only thing is they want us to educate, which I refuse to do. So…
But you did go to school and college and everything, and you did
I
get
went
education.
in the direction of the school and
Okay.
college. Not inside.
Okay. Didn't interest you.
No, I spent time in the libraries, but I never really sat in classrooms much, both in school and college. Very rarely I went there. So, the important thing is, human beings have assumed too many things. You can call it society, you can call it religion, you can call it education. It's all full of assumptions. So essentially, even in school, when you went through school, they rewarded your memory. They never rewarded your attention, isn't it? This is a basic mistake we have done with humanity. We are not rewarding the attention. It's the human attention which opens up doors. Human memory, you call that knowledge, but today artificial intelligence is coming, computers are coming, what the hell will you do with your memory? Right now they're all feeling insecure, what about our jobs? I've been saying this for years. Anything that you can grasp as data, analyze and express, a machine can do better than you. I've been saying this for over 25 years. But now it's becoming a reality, all the academics, others wondering, what will happen to us? You will have no job and it's fantastic. The teachers have no job, it's really fantastic, isn't it?
Why would you say that?
Why not? I'm saying, see,
Well-
this happened in 70s. I remember this so well. In Mazagon docks, they installed the first gantry. At that time, 125,000 ton ship was the largest ship. They would take 24 to 28 days to unload one ship, the coolies going up and bringing things. When they put the first gantry, they said, what are we supposed to do? Our muscles, what are we supposed to do with this? And they went on strike. They closed down the docks for many weeks or so. At that time only wondered, what are these guys doing? So, now there are gantries in every port. 250,000 ton
Are being
ships
lifted, yeah.
are emptied within 24 hours,
Correct,
all
yes.
right? So, what are all those coolies doing? They're obviously doing something else. So, these intellectual coolies also will find something to do.